cook up some loops. I'm just gonna go through like my whole process and kind of show you, what I do start to finish. So not just, making the loop, but also like exporting it and how to, properly consolidate it and everything like that. So just starting off, I'm gonna pull up an 𝒅𝒖𝒎 bank here. I already got the sound I want. It's from the 𝒍𝒐𝒐𝒑. This is one of my favorite banks. Pretty cool. And then a lot of times when I'm just making like random melodies, I don't have direction I want to go with it per se. I just kind of, do whatever sounds cool. So I like to experiment around a little bit. So we're just gonna try that. We're gonna start with like a chord progression and just see what we can do from there. So I got a pretty basic chord progression here, but I'm just gonna kind of build on it from there. So I just laid down this melody here, and I notice a lot of time artists tend to like melodies that are a little bit repetitive, but you can still make them interesting by adding little variations. Like it sounds different enough just having these two notes different. So I just kind of like to do that. So I'm gonna use this 𝒅𝒖𝒎 again, and I'm gonna find an ARP here. Actually, this one's pretty cool. I love when I find a sound, it's like the first one is good. Alright, so now we can highlight the root notes here, or the chords, and then paste them in. Ctrl-L to put them on a mixer track here. And a lot of times, the way that I mix my melodies, I'll put all the actual instruments in a specific bus, and then I'll put everything else, or I'll put like the bass or any like perks or whatever in a different channel. The reason for this is I can just pull up an EQ and I'll just take out the bass here. That's hard. And then I'm gonna grab this bass from 𝒍𝒐𝒐𝒑 that I've been using a lot. And then basically all I'm gonna do here is follow the bass notes. We'll start off with that at least. gonna go ahead and grab another 𝒍𝒐𝒑 thing here. Here, put a little bit of delay on it. Alright, and then from there, that's really all we need. So I'm just going to do a little bit of mixing on these, nothing super crazy. I'm going to take this ozone imagery here just to give it a little bit of stereo width on this first melody here. This one should probably be fine how it is. And then when I mix my melodies, usually if I just start with one soloed and then continue to open more up, I can kind of base the volumes off of each other, and it's pretty easy from there. And then from there, to render it out the right way, and this is coming from people in internet money and just like random industry producers, this is how they stem out their melodies. So I'll right click and then split by channel, so that you can get all of these separate. And then all I'm gonna do from here is kind of arrange the melody how I would arrange a song. That way people can just lay it out and then put drums on it. So we'll just start out here. This will be the intro, and then this will be like intro drums. And then I'll keep it the same for the chorus. And then once it gets to the verse, something like that. And then for this part here, so this will be the verse, and then this will be the breakdown / like pre-chorus or whatever. I'll just put all of the elements back in, actually everything but that. And then after that, you want to make sure that you also leave the stems just in case they want to like rearrange it or anything. Oh, we've got each part soloed here. So there's going to be a little here, but it's really not going to matter because there's no time where you play the bass that everything else isn't going to be playing too. But yeah, that's all you have to do for those. I'm going to go ahead and Control-Alt-C after highlighting, and make sure you've got cut remainder on here, and then make sure everything kind of looks like this. It should be basically all default. And we'll go ahead and click start, and basically what this is going to do is consolidate everything. So now that it's done, I'm just going to go ahead and double click on it, and sometimes it's good to see if it sounds good in a different pitch or whatever, so this will also have that benefit as well, so we can kind of mess around with the pitch and see if anything else sounds better than just the original melody. I always like to try like at least 2 down and 2 up just to see. Sounds cool. It sounds kind of like sampled like that. So I'll try 200 up and see if that sounds any better. Alright, so for this one, I think the normal pitch will be fine. And then all I'm going to do is open it up again and right click and edit in audio editor, which is going to open up Edison here. And basically all you want to do from here is right click and delete the loop point, and then you're going to press this button here to normalize it. Make sure that it's not super loud, because sometimes you know, if you have a melody that's really quiet, it can sound really bad if it's normalized. But basically you just want to have them normalized so that everything kind of sounds the same when you put out like a pack or whatever, just so it's all similar in volume. You don't want to have somebody, you know, turn their headphones up or whatever because they have this, you know, really quiet melody, and then have one super loud after that or anything like that. So this kind of helps you keep it all the same. This one should be all good. And then from here, this is the important part, so pay attention to this part. You're gonna right click this title here, and it'll open up this menu. And this menu is where you can put in all of your metadata. A lot of people don't know about this, but this is how 𝒅𝒖𝒎 exports his melodies. A lot of people export their beats like this too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and title it, and then we'll put the key in the BPM, so it's 162 BPM. And then at your name. That's usually how I format it. And then from there, you're just gonna either hit Control S, or you're gonna click on the save icon and then save sample as. And then from there, I'm just gonna save it in my loops folder. I'll put it in my virtual folder. And then you just hit save, and that's it. So now when you load it up, I'll go to loops, and then that same folder there, and then here it is. And then as soon as you load it up into 162, you've got everything pre-arranged, so you can do the drums on it. You start like intro drums, chorus drums, whatever, and then you can just loop it at the chorus and continuously, cut it here. Do a second chorus, third chorus if you need to. But yeah, that's all I do when I'm making my melodies, so I hope this helped you out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course, if you want to see more stuff like this. I am trying to do more tutorials soon. I've been very busy getting ready to do this album that I'm going to be dropping. There's going to be more info on that soon. But yeah, go ahead and comment and tell me what you want to see next, because I'm really open